beautiful soul family. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Readings with Breanne. I'm excited to launch some new episodes of Unsolved Mysteries. Some of them may be about true crime, some will be conspiracies, some will be about mythical creatures. So today I would really like to look into a legend, the Lock Ness Monster. So the Lock Ness Monster, also referred to as the Nessie. Now this is a legendary creature and it's said to inhabit the Loch Ness. It's a large freshwater lake in the Scottish Highlands. The myth of the Nessie really dates back to ancient times, with sightings as early as the 6th century. So descriptions of this creature kind of vary, but typically it's just described as having a very large neck. Now, this legend gained significant traction in the 20th century, particularly after a famous photograph surfaced known as the surgeon's photograph. Now, this surfaced in 1934, and this reports showing a Nessie. Now, despite numerous investigations and searches, no conclusive evidence was really found that this Loch Ness Monster actually exists. So the Loch Ness Monster has become this symbolism of mystery and folklore, and it's also attracted many tourists around the area. So really curious to dive into the tarot today and look at the energies of this creature. Does this really exist, or is this just a mystery that has been passed down from generation to generation? All right, friends, let's see what we have with the tarot and the oracle today. What is the overall energy of this Loch Ness Monster spirit? And is this something that actually exists? What is the energy of a Loch Ness Monster? We have the Queen energy. Let's take one more. Oh. Let's just go with this. So let's take one more spirit. What's the energy of the Loch Ness Monster? We've got the castle and we have the storm and the sword energy off in the corner there. So it looks like it's a little bit off to a rocky start. The storm, the castle, and the queen. All right, let's keep going. What is the energy spirit of the Loch Ness Monster? Does this actually exist? All right, we've got 9 of Wands right off the bat. Queen of Wands, but in reverse. 10 of Wands. 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay. 3 of Coins in the outcome. We have 3 of Wands and the Ace of Coins. 9 of Cups on the back. I gotta say right off the bat, there's a strong feminine queen energy coming out here. We have the Queen and we have the Queen of Wands in reverse over this situation. Is the Loch Ness Monster actually real? Oh, I'm sure some of you guys are probably not going to be happy with what I'm going to say here, but I'm almost gearing towards this energy of it being a little bit blown out of proportion and it's not really the whole true story. If we look at the past energy pertaining to this, we have the 10 of Wands and it's in reverse. So this is a collapse, a breakdown. This is something that's not going anywhere. You guys, it's a really interesting here because the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is somebody, an overbearing energy, but I feel like this is somebody manipulating what actually happened back. Like this is going back quite some time. So, and the fact that they haven't caught anything either, it's like, You know, flogging a dead horse. Is that the right terminology? I mean the right saying, I guess, what I'm trying to get at. It's like they're not getting anywhere with finding out the truth about this because I don't know if it actually existed with this energy here. Um, Six of Swords reversed. If we look at that energy, this is trouble. Lack of progress, trouble as well, stormy, something stormy. You know what? I wonder, okay, it's almost like a storm happening. Look at you have the storm energy. You have this sword. But if you look at all this lightning and chaos, and we have the Six of Swords, this is being somebody in a boat in the water here. It's almost like the storm creates some kind of like electrical current or flow or something happens in the water where there's this image of something that appears, but what's actually caught is like what the eye sees and what it actually is are two different things here. Now, if we did approach this from a situation where we have the Nine of Wands, this could also represent if the Loch Ness Monster actually did exist here, it was on its way out. It's like there was something about the environment pushing it out and it going extinct. Because Nine of Wands is about, you know, the ongoing battle. And we have the Six of Swords in, or sorry, yeah, Six of Swords in reverse. So this is something not working out. Ten of Wands not working out. Three of Coins also not working out. So it's like the energies or the environment that this Loch Ness Monster resided in didn't support it any longer and it pushed it away, it pushed it out, and ultimately it went extinct. But that being said, there is a lot of energy here to show that there could be a specific person kind of blowing the story out of proportion. Because the outcome, we have the Three of Coins in reverse. It's kind of like a misalignment here, you guys. It's almost like there has been some queen, I don't know if this is like some higher up because we have the castle here. So some royal family that's starting some chaos within the waters, creating some turmoil to hide something up here, hide something in the background, or hide something that maybe she was up to, because this is like a troublemaker energy with this Queen of Wands in reverse. And the fact she came out here too with the storm in the castle, so it feels like somebody, you know, higher up on, you know, some royalty figure back in the day that maybe had her hands in something she shouldn't have. Especially if we look at here, we've got Three of Wands and Ace of Coins in reverse. And it's like throwing this whole story out of proportion here. Interesting. We do have the Nine of Cups lurking over here. So it's like people do want to believe this. But it almost seems, I'm going to pull some more cards. Ace of Coins in reverse. Is it just a money grab? I know there's tons of, like, especially if you go out, I guess, to Scotland there, I'm sure they have lots of people that have invested, like, money to maybe go and search for the yoga or for the Loch Nessie or that sort of aspect. It's like a money grab with this energy. So let's see if we could dig a little bit deeper. Was the Loch Ness Monster, was this just a blown out of proportion money making hoax? Hmm. Yeah. Interesting, you guys. Kind of interesting with the Six of Cups in reverse with the past and the Ten of Cups, or Ten of Wands, sorry. I read actually this myth as well where it was told to children to kind of get them scared about going into the water. So they pretty much looks like that could have been a story that was passed down to kind of scare the children from entering into the waters here. So we have the Ten of Cups also reversed, Temperance reversed, and the Lovers reversed with this Queen of Wands. This is secrets, you guys. There's some kind of a secret going on about the Loch Ness Monster. Then on top of that, we have the Temperance in reverse. This is an imbalance. This is a reckless energy. And that Queen of Wands and the Lovers are both reversed here. So I don't know, you guys. It seems a little bit maybe out there, but it almost seems like there's some kind of secrets and there's some kind of a distraction where the Loch Ness Monster was released as a distraction to cover something up here because there's some kind of secrets going on within the family here. And I want to say it's with this queen, it's with this like high level, it's like royal member is what it feels like. It almost feels that as well with the seven of wands, it's like people hunting for it. Lots of people hunting for it, but there's a disappointment because nothing's ever caught. This thing definitely took worldwide. Three of Wands. This thing spread like a wildfire. This I want to say it's like a rumor feeling here, you guys. I really am getting that energy from the cards. Um, but again, there's still lots of people that want to believe it here. That being said, it feels like it is a bit of a money grab here. Let's pull a couple more. Is this a, let's pull a few more here. Was this entire Loch Ness Monster legend just a legend? Was this faked? Was this a hoax? Is it just a legend? Six of Wands in reverse, you guys. It definitely feels like it. This is usually a victory, but not a victory when it's in reverse. So I gotta say it's not looking good. What else do we have? Magician. Yeah, it was manipulated. There's something about the truth of this story being manipulated. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like there was that next step where it's like, okay, well this just became, let's just go with it, even though there's been no like true actual footage, or let's say there's never been any true actual evidence that this Loch Ness Monster actually exists. It feels like at this point it's more of a to get some moolah here. They're sticking to the story that the Loch Ness Monster is, a valid, real story. And I do believe that there's so much more that we have to discover in the waters. So I do think there's lots of certain creatures that have not yet been discovered. And I feel like there will be some discoveries coming out. But yeah. For the Loch Ness Monster, you guys, the energy that's coming out, I gotta say, is more of a myth than I feel like it being an actual creature that exists. It's almost like there was that ploy. There was a storm. This Queen of Wands really created some chaos with this storm. And I feel like she was some kind of like a royal, some kind of a royal, it feels like, sitting in her castle, up to no good with this energy. Queen of Wands in reverse, Lovers in reverse. She had some secrets, and there was a story that built and kind of was put out there to deter the attention from being on her, is what it feels like. It's kind of a ploy to like turn people's heads the other way, but this was something that really like took motion, and it ended up becoming quite a big topic of interest here. So interesting. What do you guys think about the whole Loch Ness Monster? Do you think that this is a legend? Do you think it's exists today? Or I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on this topic. Again, this is just one perspective from the energies coming out of the tarot. Again, I would love to hear all your guys' input. Lots of love and light to you guys. And until next time, bye for now.